The trend of de-dollarization is gaining momentum, despite some analysts downplaying its significance. Recently, India and Russia announced a groundbreaking partnership involving their payment systems, RuPay and MIR, respectively. This alliance, which got even stronger when Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Moscow early this month. This marks a strategic move towards reducing reliance on the US dollar for cross-border transactions. The bilateral trade between Russia and India has reached a record high of $50 billion in 2022-23. The aim is to make seamless trade between the two nations, potentially reaching a trade turnover of $100 billion by 2030. $100 billion might not seem much on the global stage, but this is a stepping stone for them to de-dollarize. Remember what Confucius said thousands of years ago? The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Russia and Iran have also been working hard to connect Iran's CPAM system with Russia's SPFS system. These systems are like their own versions of the international banking system called SWIFT, which the US and its allies have a lot of control over. By connecting their systems, Russia and Iran can trade directly using their own currencies, the ruble and the rial, instead of using the US dollar. The first transactions using this new system have already happened, and they have big plans. They're aiming to double their trade from $4 billion to $8 billion. So instead of being held back by sanctions, they're using this as an opportunity to strengthen their alliance and push back against Western economic pressure. Using their own payment systems and local currencies promises economic benefits, including savings from exchange rates and strengthening local economies. While skeptics argue that de-dollarization poses a minimal threat to the USD's global dominance, the reality suggests otherwise. A shift towards local payment systems by BRICS nations could significantly reduce USD transactions, impacting US financial sectors heavily reliant on global USD liquidity. This move could potentially reshape forex markets and weaken the USD's role as the primary global reserve currency. Russia's decision to halt USD and euro trades on its major financial platform, the Moscow Exchange, MOEX, shows its determination to minimize exposure to Western currencies because of geopolitical tensions. Collaborations with countries like Vietnam further expand this strategy, aiming to create an alternative economic system, independent of traditional Western financial systems. The Atlantic Council suggests that while USD competitors, like the euro and various BRICS currencies exist, none have substantially reduced global reliance on the USD. Efforts within BRICS to establish intra-BRICS payment systems and explore digital currency frameworks aim to foster a multipolar financial ecosystem, challenging the USD's hegemony. Gold emerges as a winner amid de-dollarization talks, with BRICS countries notably increasing their gold reserves despite high market prices. This shift reflects a broader sentiment among central banks to hedge against currency risks posed by USD fluctuations and geopolitical uncertainties. Former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo underscores that the USD's supremacy faces a more profound threat from unsustainable national debt growth. He warns of dire consequences, including rising inflation and interest rates, which could erode USD value and weaken its global standing. The geopolitical backdrop reveals significant alignments among traditionally sanctioned countries like Russia and North Korea, joining forces to counter USD dominance. This strategic maneuvering aims to enhance economic sovereignty and resilience against Western sanctions, marking a pivotal shift in global economic dynamics. Looking ahead, while the USD's role as the primary global reserve currency seems secure in the near term, ongoing geopolitical shifts and economic strategies by BRICS and other nations could gradually undermine its dominance. The emergence of alternative payment systems and increased gold reserves underscore a global trend toward diversifying away from USD dependence, signaling a potential reconfiguration of the international monetary landscape in the coming decades. What do you think about these strategic moves by Russia and other BRICS countries? Do you think de-dollarization is even possible? Please leave it in the comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you. And as always, stay blessed.